What's going on, guys? Matt here, back again with another video. Let's on to another Ship My Cards Mailday. So these are just purchases over the last month and a half from eBay USA. And yeah, I'll go through them and you can see what I'm investing in or buying for my own collection or using for flips and stuff like that. I won't be listing every price as I normally do just because there's so much to get through today. But if there's anything noteworthy, I will note the price. And someone's asked me actually before that, how do I remember the price? I actually have the prices all next to me. And I color coded and everything like that, so like it's all here and everything like that. So if I have to remember anything, like it's quite easy for me to look it up. So I'm not just making up prices, but yeah, I'll just say any prices I think are noteworthy for some nice cards, or if anything I got really cheap that I do remember, I will note them. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So first up, probably my favorite card in what I've purchased, and that's a Joe Burrow Spectra RPA. If you guys watch my video, I won't delete it, but in my wild take, I said that I think that Joe Barrett might be regarded as a bust by the media by the end of his second year. And I just said that was more of his situation, not as him as a player. But I do love him as an athlete and as a person. So I was waiting. I was hoping that he didn't have as great of a season this season, and I could pick some up on the cheap because I do believe in him a bit more long term. But he's been playing so well, and I just bought the hype, and I was like, you know what, I'm buying this. It's a BGS 9 autograph 10 out of 99 Spectra. Beautiful card. I got this one for $500, and that's probably my favorite card that I've got in this whole bunch. All right, let's get to some nice cards here. So, start of the NBA season today. You guys will see this a couple weeks before, or maybe a week after I record it, but Jalen Brown hit 46 points today, his career high. I got this one for $256. Yeah, if you've watched my investing video, I'm big on Jalen Brown. Really do like him as a player. I think he's got to narrow that gap to Jason Tatum soon and again because he's done it before. But yeah, got some more of him. Rocky Maivia, aka The Rock, aka Dwayne Johnson. So his first WWE card, PSA 8. Got this one for $450. Sorry, not $350. Sorry, but the good thing with this card is that I actually had a chance to buy this raw at $500 US at the start of the year because I was sort of looking at the alternative scene, and this card was really hot. Decided to wait a little bit longer, and I was able to pick it up for $150 less in a PSA 8. So yeah, I know raw goes for around $100 now. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't buy it because that would have been one of my biggest losses that I've ever had. Even though I do like the card. Gardner Minshew, number to 199, PSA 10. You can pick up some cheap Gardner Minshews at the moment. This one was $45. I mean, I think he's gonna honestly. Who knows by the time this video releases, but he could potentially be the starter of the Eagles. Jalen Hurts is a great player, but I think that Philly fan base is quite passionate, and I think they'll be calling for his head if they don't start winning. So Gardner Minshew, I think, will be thrown into the fire. He obviously got traded there for a reason, and he's more of an insurance policy for Jalen Hurts. But yeah, more adding to the collection and potential investment. So this one's a nice one. This one is probably my best value purchase from the whole thing. So I got this one for $250. Justin Herbert, number to 75, graded SGC 9.5 in a club level. So in NFL football, they for select they did Premier, they did Concourse, Premier, Club, and then field level. So this is actually the second rarest level instead of Premier, but got this for $250. The week after, I saw a raw sale for this for $400 Aussie. So I'm talking Australian dollars for this card. But yeah, for the raw card to be selling for double the price of an SGC 9.5, I think one of my tips I would like to say, probably I won't do a video on it, but like definitely look at SGC cards because sometimes they can go for under raw price when they're in a solid grade being an SGC 9.5. Like this would be a PSA 9. So I think that's not a bad buy, not a bad look, but getting this for $250, I could honestly flip it now for $750 if I really wanted to, but I want to hold a Justin Herbert card long term, and that's probably going to be the card. So this one's more an experiment. OG Anunoby, BCCG, graded, BCCG 10. Number to 175, got that one for $40. I'll probably crack it and see how it goes to PSA. I just thought that'd be more of an experiment that I would want to do. Let's get into some stacks of cards here where I won't say the prices, but I'll go through some thoughts. So LaVisca Chenault, this was a lot of Optic. Jerry Jeudy, actually I will say this one. So this one was $30. I got 3 in here, but yeah, Jerry Jeudy's out injured at the moment. I think you're going to see a lot of Jerry Jeudy's in these videos, in this video as well as future videos. But with Jerry Jeudy, he's currently out injured. His cards have gone down a fair bit, and yeah, with Jerry Jeudy, like this card was going for $25 US at the start of the season, and now it's going for around $10 US. I think it's not a bad buy because he honestly, a lot of the 2020 wide receiver class is hyped up, and I think Jerry Jeudy could be the best of them, and that's yeah, it's not a wild take or anything but like that, but it's a big call as well. So Jerry Jeudy, Optic Holo ×3, piece of plastic, rookie aura, Damian Harris, Michael Pittman Jr., Elijah Moore, Marcus Valdes-Scantling, Daniel Gafford, $2 for that. I remember that one because that was cheap. Terry Rozier, Select Silver, Patrick Queen, number to 175, Will Fuller to 49. Whoop, card just dropped. It's all right, it's all in the top loader. Jonathan Taylor, 355, Terry McLaurin, Ignis, Brazdeikis, T. Higgins, Optic Holo, Cabrian Hayes, Cullen Mond, someone I will be buying up a little bit more in the future. I'm not sure yet because he's not going to be the starter, but I think could be a cheap play that you could potentially be looking at in a couple of years' time. But with Cullen Mond, you can get his RPAs now for around $20 US. But yeah, I want to see if they can drop to around $10 to $15 US, pick some up on the cheap, and see if he can potentially be the starter there at Minnesota. Because right now they're not winning, but it's not Kirk Cousins' fault. It's more the coaching at the moment. But yeah, I think in a couple of years' time, I mean, they've drafted him for a reason as well. So Calvin Ridley, Spectra, Patrick Queen, Green Pulsar, Mia Oni. Mia Oni's becoming a PC guy of mine. You'll see a few more cards of his in. Corey Davis, Contenders. Yep, Optic Contenders, Rookie Aura again. Sadiq Bey. Grayson Allen to 199. This one actually got cheap. This one was $8. So this was before he had a great preseason game. And now the hype's a bit up on him. And he's starting for the Bucks as well now, surprisingly. I didn't think he would, but I think he's just a placeholder for Dante DiVincenzo for now. AJ Brown, number to 199. This is a nice card. Jerry Jeudy, Contenders, number to 49, $85 for this one. Again, these gone down so much. Jacoby Myers, Dragon Scales, Derek White, Optic Holo, and Joey Bosa, Purple Scope. Beautiful card there, number to 99 there. All right, I've got this Probstein order. So we have Vernon Carey Jr. to 88. This one was $15. Lonzo Ball, Darius Slayton, nice looking patch there. Chunky, Jameis Winston, Joey Bosa, more Joey Bosas, Terry McLaurin, Pink Phoenix, Kevin Galley, Thomas Bryant, Optic Checkerboard. This one was cheap, $10 for this one. I think he will be a solid play if you want to look for someone cheap who's not playing. Would I go heavy? Probably not, but I know the Wizards do like him, but they've got Gafford there now, so he might actually miss out on a spot. Maybe a potential trade. Jalen Brown ×4 Revolutions was $50. DeAndre Swift, Honors, number to 70. Do like Honors, actually. Really nice looking product. Let's get some more slabs, so more Probstein stuff. So Khalil Mack, Prism PSA 9, Jimmy Garoppolo. This is honestly just go straight in the bin. Like, don't know why I got that. That's just done by me. To be fair, I thought I could just flip it straight away, but he's injured right now, and I think Trey Lance is just going to keep that starting position as a quarterback. But yeah, Pascal Siakam, Karis LeVert, Don Russ PSA 9, Greg Oden. This one was $10. So I just thought it'd be interesting to get a Greg Oden Topps Chrome rookie card and an SGC 9 for one of the great draft busts. I know, yeah, I probably wouldn't regard him as a bust, but more of a what if sort of situation with Greg Oden. Brandon Ingram, Optic PSA 9. This one was $70. Number to 49, team match card of Daniel Gafford, my guy. Yeah, beautiful card there that I really do like. All right, so Keldon Johnson, Optic Holo PSA 9, $45 for that. Lucas Samanich, $15 for that. Kobe White, select PSA 9 courtside, $20. AJ Brown, Maroon to 149, PSA 9, $60 there. All right, let's smash through this bit. So we have Zach Moss, White Shimmer. We have CeeDee Lamb, Damian Lillard, Panini, Nico Collins. Been getting him because he's on the Texans. Wouldn't mind collecting some more Texans, other than Deshaun Watson, who's probably going to get traded. Jalen Noel, Daniel Gafford, Mosaic Auto, Vernon Carey Jr., Dragon Scales, Quintus Cephas. Man, my guy Quintus Cephas actually started well in the season. My research looked good, and he breaks his collarbone. So that's just the unfortunate thing. Noah Fant, a guy who I did say to invest in, and he's just not. I don't think it's his fault. I think it's more Denver aren't throwing in the ball enough. So I'm still holding Noah Fant. I'm actually still buying more. Actually, there's a lot of Kristaps Porzingis in this one. So Kristaps Porzingis had a bit of a down season last year, but I think potentially could have a bit of a comeback season this year. But I mean, getting a lot of these cards like $5 each. This is a Supernova parallel, which is sort of short, not short printed, but like it's not as not as common as the base. But Clear Vision rookie cards, number to 99, number to 149. Yeah, again, like $6 to $7 each. Jake Fromm, Isaiah Stewart, Jaden McDaniels, Origins, Bruce Brown, Kristaps Porzingis to 99 to 999, CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Reagor, Darrington Evans, Nick Claxton, pop that there, Nick Richards, Silver Prism, Jaden McDaniels, Kiki QT. So I was trying to get more Houston rookies, and then he got released, and now he's on the Colts, who was our who's one of our rivals. So yeah, well done to me. Nikhil Alexander Walker, Prism PSA 9, $15 for that. And then to finish off this stack, we have, okay, we can do this one. So Siku Dumboya, Optic Holo PSA 9, $14. Kobe White, Optic PSA 9, was around $12. So one thing I want to know, I will try and mention it as much as I can, but normally with these sort of slabs like PSA 9s and Optics or Prism bases or Optic Holos, I have been picking up for around anywhere from $7 to $12. $7 to $14, I reckon is probably the range. Yeah, in terms of specifics, I will try and say it when I can, but that's sort of my going range at the moment. I feel like that's an easy flip in Australia, but I mean, yeah, getting this for $14. I didn't buy this when he was released. I bought this before that, but I mean, I'm sure someone would want to pick this up. And if I sell it for cost price, then it goes to cost price and whatever. But yeah, Andy Roddick. So this one, shout out to my guy, Andy's Toy Story. So check him out on Instagram. But you know, we're actually neighbours, and when we were younger, we used to play a lot of tennis. And a lot of people might think that when you're younger, you want to be emulating your Roger Federer, your Rafael Nadal's, but we actually both wanted to be like Andy Roddick. So he had a sick serve. He always wore the backwards cap. We both wore the backwards cap, and yeah, I got one for him. We picked this up on the cheap, so $15 each for them for his rookie card. A USA tennis legend, I guess in a way. Only won the one Grand Slam, but yeah, wanted to pick that up for us. Jalen Hurts XR to $249. Kenny Golladay rookie ticket. I got these for around $10. There's a lot of Kenny Golladay stuff coming up that I got for around $10 US each, but having a bit of a down year, but he was actually a great receiver. Hopefully he steps it back up. Carson Wentz rookie rising. Uduka as a Buki, National Treasures. Private signings, $15. LaMichael Perrine, Laviska Shenault, Denzel Mims, XR, Zach Moss. Cortland Sutton, got this one. This is actually a good buy because he's actually playing quite well, but this one was $7. Michael Pittman Jr., Henry Ruggs, $11 for this one. No, sorry, not 11. Yeah, Henry Ruggs. Yeah, $11 for this one. Crazy. So, yeah, first game of the season, I don't think he played too well, and then, yeah, was able to snag this one cheap. Odell Beckham Jr., ×2 Prism. I'm looking to just probably flip these as soon as I can because he seems very injury prone at the moment, and I thought he would hopefully have a better season with Baker, but doesn't look like it's the case, unfortunately. Tyreek Hill, lot. Isaac Okoro, number to 175, select. Gardner Minshew, elite to $9.99. National Treasures of Kenny Golladay, $10 for this one. Bradley Chubb and Jerry Jeudy. All right, so coming up with some slabs. So you might laugh at a few of these ones, but I got them really cheap. So Miles Turner, Prism PSA 9. So they had like 10 of these ending, and I got a bunch of them. I don't know how many of them are in here, but I got these ones for like $8. And this guy, I don't know if, I think he got the most blocks last season, but someone who leads the NBA or is near the top for blocks. Yeah, I'm sure there's a market for that, but yeah, $8, I thought it was worth the risk. Why not? But yeah, I also got a bunch of RJ Barrett Optic PSA 9s. These ones were $15 each. Got lucky with these. There was like a bunch ending, and I was just putting a swipe on all of them, and then yeah, got the few that people weren't obviously watching. There's more coming up. Tyler Hero Certified PSA 9. Mo Bamba Prism PSA 9. More RJ Barrett. Jaren Jackson Jr. Prism PSA 9. Berger. So yeah, a lot of these slabs, I mean, around $10 as well. $8 for Miles Turner. Devontae Graham, Prism PSA 9. Oh, yucca Birtle. This one's a good one, actually. So Mojo, number to 25. I just thought it was worth the risk, being $30. But yeah, number to 25, I was just like, geez, I'll just have a snipe at it, and I won it. So yeah, on the Spurs, starting center. If he has a good game, I'm sure a PC collector, if a collector would buy it up. Darius Garland, Chronicles. Let's get this stack here. PJ Washington, Mosaic PSA 9. RJ Barrett, number to, sorry, that was $17 as well. Miles Turner, Select, PSA 9. Devontae. Drew Lock, Phoenix, number to 199, $12. I don't think Drew Lock's ever going to win that position back, so money lost there. D'Angelo Russell, Prism PSA 9. It's funny when you look back at a lot of these cards and then you're like, oh, why did I get that? And because of news is coming out, and obviously you can't predict that, but yeah, Isaiah Roby, Choice, PSA 9, $12. Miles Turner, cheap. Dante DiVincenzo, Crown Royale, PSA 9, $15 for that, and Lucas Samnich, who is on the Knicks now. All right, let's hit some more slabs. So, DeAndre Hunter, Mosaic Silver, PSA 9. Spencer Dinwiddie, Select PSA 10. This one was $20, so yeah, I was like, I'm going for that because he's going to be the Washington starter. Montrezl Harrell, Silver Prism, PSA 9. Kevin Knox silver PSA 9. This one was $10. Mia Oni red prism. As I was saying, I'm going to start a PC of Mia Oni. PSA 10, number to 299. He's still in the Utah Jazz. Who knows with this one, but I was able to pick it up for $25. So yeah, I'll take that as a sneaky little buy for my PC. It's quite dangerous having a cheap PC because you end up buying a lot of cards because you're able to buy some more as well. So Miles Turner, PSA 10, $17 for that one. Siku, around $9 to $10. Jarvis Landry, actually got this one for $10 as well. I don't know how I got that one cheap. Alvin Kamara, select PSA 9. That one was $25. Siku, God, Siku. Mia Oni, fast break, number 175, PSA 10 was $17. Miles Turner, Tyler Hero. These ones were going for around $12 US each. Now they're going for around, I'd say around $20 US. So a bit of an easy flip there. Domantas Sabonis, select PSA 9. Siakam Optic and Siakam Optic. These were $20 each. Yeah, looking to flip them because I'm more of a believer in my boy OG. All right, let's hit this stack. So Noah Fan, rookie aura. This one's a beautiful card. I looked at it before and I was like, geez, this is a really nice card. Numbered out of 4. So I got this one for $25. 5-card lot of Sam Darnold. These were around $10 each, but Optic. Laviska Shenault. This one was another lot as well. I think it's got a red ice in there as well. Isaac Okoro. It's got the variation prism there, but got that one in a lot. Noah Fant patch. Beautiful. Aaron Jones. Got this lot quite cheap as well. What is in here? I think it's just 5. Yeah, just the Optic bases in there. Got a lot of Kira Lewis Jr. If anyone knows how to actually say his first name, please do let me know in the comments because I've gone with every pronunciation in my videos and I still haven't learned it. And I don't like mispronouncing names, so yeah, let me know if I've what the correct pronunciation is. So Jerry Judy Prism base, Mia Oni silver prism, $1 for that. Joey Bosa silver, AJ Dillon not numbered, just silver obsidian base. Colin Sexton base, Quintus Cephas. Devin Duvernay, Calvin Ridley field base, CD Lamb to $3.99, Laviska Shenault, Traquan Smith, not a bad buy because, I mean, I know Drew Brees isn't there anymore, but he's out injured at the moment, and Traquan Smith used to be their number 2 receiver. Michael Thomas is out now, so hopefully once he returns, he can actually lock up that number 1 receiver because there's not really anyone to note at the New Orleans Saints at the moment. And to see a little, Denzel Mims, number to 125. Yeah, I don't know why it's a disco. I don't like that, and it's numbered as well compared to like basketball where it's a disco variation. But yeah, anyways. And see a little silver select, KJ Hamler, number to 199, and then Calvin Ridley select base. All right, let's hit the slab. So Landry Shamet, Prism PSA 9, around $12 for that. This one was $17 for the BGS 9.5. Cameron Johnson, luck of the lottery, fast break. I mean, I'll just flip that one as well. And yeah, let's smash these slabs. Oh my God, there's so many here. So there's going to be a bunch of DeJounte Murrays. So these ones are $15. There's a lot of them, but DeJounte Murray Optic PSA 9, yeah, $15. $15 for the Buddy Hields. Josh Richardson, these ones were under $10. So there's a bunch as well. Josh Richardson. Montrezl Harrell, $15 for that. Oh, Kelly Olynyk. These were $7. He used to play for Houston, so I was just like, oh, man, surely someone's going to buy it. Cam Reddish, select PSA 9, cheap again, just over $10. Taco Fall, this one was $10. Aussie, and then DeAndre Hunter, $13 for that one. Porzingis, Donruss PSA 9, Porzingis, yeah, around $15, $17, sorry, $15 again for the DeJounte Murray Optic PSA 9, so got 4 of those in total. Kelly Oubre now starting for the Charlotte Hornets, probably will be coming off the bench once Rozier returns, but yeah, $10 for that. Dante DiVincenzo, Prism PSA 9. Landry Shamet, PSA 10, Optic, $15. And Eric Pascal, PSA 9, Prism, was $15 for that. And yeah, there's more here. So we actually got 5 DeJounte Murrays. There we go. Didn't know that. Maybe I just miscounted. But yeah, Kevin Galley, Choi's PSA 9, Optic, $10 for that. Paid a little bit for this one, I know. This one was $22, but Blue Disco number to 25. I thought it was like a nice looking card. He's on the Boston Celtics. Maybe a Boston fan will like him, but $22 for that one. And Sekou Doumbouya, Optic PSA 9 for $9. All right, so Gleyber Torres, Topps Chrome PSA 9. PJ Washington, PSA 10 and PSA 9. Yep. DeAndre Ayton, select PSA 9, rookie card. I think these are around $20, as in this one was $20. Chimezi Metu, Optic Holo. I have been trying to, buy up a little bit of him as a sneaky little buy, but yeah, it might not work out. If it does, it does. But got this one for $10. There's not much graded out there of him, and he might crack the Kings rotation with Marvin Bagley not being in the rotation at all. Mikal Bridges, Optic Shock, PSA 9. Jaren Jackson, Select PSA 9. Mikal Bridges, Optic PSA 9. And shout out to DC Sports because I actually won this card, but they sent me the base one. You might have seen it in my previous mail day, but I reached out to them because I was like, I actually feel like I won the silver and not the base. And they ended up sending me the silver one for free, and they said to keep the base one. So shout out to them. Like I buy for them a fair bit, so for them to do that is massive. And I know they've done that for another person I know in terms of giving them a card that they as in giving them the card that they should have been given, and then letting them keep the original the card they were originally given. So Nico Collins, Trayvon Smith, number to 149. Tony Bradley has a fair bit of here. These are like $5 each. I was like, immaculate RPAs, why not? Saban Lee, and he's on the Chicago Bulls right now. So thought it'd be not a bad go. Let's break this one up. So Bradley Chubb, Silver Field, Chimezi Metu, number to 75. Kristaps Porzingis, Jaren Jackson, D'Angelo Russell courtside, Jaren Jackson, Matt Stafford, $70 for that one. LaMarcus Perrine choice, Laviska Shenault, and Zach Moss. Porzingis, there's so many of these. They were, like I said, under $10 for Porzingis. He's an all-star, so I thought not a bad buy. Denzel Mims, Nicola Melli, purple snakeskin. I think this one was like just under $10, but not in the NBA anymore. But I just thought, with it being the Kobe snakeskin, and I'm sure someone would PC him out there being such short printed. And I'll talk about it in another card that I've got coming up, why I don't mind paying, buying some cards of like no-name players that are really short printed, because I'll speak about that later anyways. But Elephant or Zebra of Quintus Cephas, Nikhil Alexander Walker Lineage, Crown Royale, number to 49, Justin Jefferson, Optic Holo, DJ Moore, Isaac Okoro, Pink Ice, Jaren Jackson, Prism Base, Jeremy Grant, Sam Darnold, Unparalleled, and Jaren Jackson, Prism Base. D'Angelo Russell, Select. D'Lo's another one I was picking up cheap. These were like $20 each at a point. So these are going for like $4 or $5 now. So I'm buying into it, like taking the risk on it, being that D'Lo's still a solid player at Minnesota. And I think Minnesota actually look really good as well. Like Chris Finch is a solid coach as well. People might not know him, but I've seen him at Houston before. He's actually a really good coach. So Deebo Samuel, Select, Silver, D'Angelo Russell, Revolution, Lot, Kristaps Porzingis, Cat, Court Kings, D'Angelo Russell, and more Porzingis. So those ones were around $5 each. So as I was talking about with rarity, I'll speak about these first two cards first, but actually we'll go with this one. So Patrick Williams, number 25. This one was $100. Select hybrid. I want to get a high-end card of Patrick Williams, and I think this is going to be the one. Really nice looking card there. So this is all from column C, this next part. So Daniel Gafford to 199 Prism. Paid $30 for this. Aaron Donald, Refractor. And then we have AJ Brown, Red. Daniel Gafford, Optic Holo, and AJ Brown, Pink. And this is the one I really wanted to note today. So, getting really short printed cards can work out. So I got this one for, and I've suggested Derek White as an investment before, but I actually got this one under. So I got this one for $150 US, so around $200 Aussie. But I actually had a Firkin Korkmaz coming off the bench for the 76ers, bought it for around $100 and was able to flip it for $600 last week. So with really short printed cards like your red shimmers and all that sort of stuff, your gold, your one of ones, there's going to be someone that collects them out there, even if they're a bit of a no-name player. Derek White's not a no-name player, but like Korkmaz is coming off the bench, a bit of a role player, and you're able to flip that one for $600. So you can find that with a lot of cards. If you do see someone list a card that's really short printed, then you know that's short printed, and you could potentially flip it, because again, comps aren't going to be up for these sorts of things. So if you're able to take a guess at what's the comparable value and then potentially buy something that's undervalued, you can end up buying a card that is a little bit more more undervalued in a way. So all right, we're getting to the finish line here. This is probably my biggest order in terms of volume, not in terms of cost, but more so in terms of volume. But D'Anthony Melton Silver Prism ×2, $5, really cheap. So this next lot, so there's a lot of Lonzo balls here that I got for $89. I thought it'd be not a bad flip. It's going to take a bit of time and effort, obviously, but there's a fair few rookie cards here. So $89 for all these. They're all low-end cards. Your Don Russes, Prestige, Essentials, Hoops. Yeah. It's pretty repetitive, but yeah, a lot of 53 of them for $89. That's what, $2 a card. If I sell them at $2 a card, it's a profit, but I feel like in here, there's a lot of Lonzo collectors. And being at Chicago now could be a nice thing for his market. You know, could potentially maybe sell them for around $5 a card. Would have to probably sell them in lots. I don't know about listing him 53 times individually. But yeah, another lot here, Matt Stafford. This one was $100. For the card itself, it was going for around $100, and then was able to get a bunch of Topps Chromes of some other players. I know there's Aaron Rodgers in here as well. But yeah, I thought, that's not a bad buy, and I am a believer in Matt Stafford. Oh, that's not Aaron Rodgers. What am I doing? Aaron Rodgers is green. There we go. Aaron Rodgers there. So, yeah. All right, I got a huge lot of these numbered or short printed cards for not no-name players, but they were really cheap. These were around $10 each for each player. So $10 for the Troy Browns, $10 for Jared Vanderbilt, and $10 for Josh Okogie. So Silver Prism, we've got Hyper, Silver, Red to $2.99, Auto, Kita Base Diop is another one here. Hyper, is that Hyper? Yeah, Silver, Hyper, Red, Silver, Hyper, Auto, and Ruby. So $10 each for those. Continuing on my set chase of this beautiful card, the Noir number 10 patches, rookie cards. Was picking up like 50. I paid $60 for this one. Mo Wagner, but I mean, it's so hard to find, and I'm just like, whatever. It's another one to tick off, but yeah, some people are quite, they don't let me pay what the going price is. I've got to pay up for it in a way. So Chase Claypool, $3.55. Troy Brown Jr., $40 for that one. Got that one on auction actually, so that was a good one there. RJ Hampton, Select and Pink Ice. Tyrese Halliburton, Vernon Carey Jr., Silver, and Red Ice Trey Jones. And yeah, that's it for that one. Got a lot of Isaiah Stewart's. These were $17, but there's a bunch of selects in here. Not really more after the base, but yeah, there's a silver there, and there's a number to $2.99 there. So, been wanting to get some Isaiah Stewart's. I think it's almost the right time to buy him now. Cole Anthony Red Ice, Isaiah Stewart, Beefy Stewart Silver Prism, Lynn Bowden Jr. Love the Joker inscription. I think that's actually why I bought it. It was going for like $7, but just bought it. Jeremy Chin Bronze. Again, LaMarcus Perrine, go Jets, love it. Joe Burrow, love this card. Orange team match. Love Joe Burrow. Isaac Okoro, Red Ice, LaVisca Chenault to $2.49, Isaac Okoro, number to $99, Jackson Hayes, Prism, Pink Ice of Gafford, Kenyon Martin Jr., number to $99, Jonathan Isaac, Status Auto, Cam Reddish, Stainless, Grayson Allen to $2.99, $8 for that one, Jonathan Isaac, Ascension, Jaren Jackson Jr., Hoops PSA 9, and we'll finish off here. So we've gone through a lot of cards. So Jaren Jackson, Prism PSA 9, Louis Robert, PSA 9, and then a Patrick Williams SGC 10 of Don Russ. And this one was $20, so I thought it wouldn't be a bad buy being an SGC 10. But yeah, that's it. There's a lot to say here, but yeah, thank you if you've made it to the end of the video. Do let me know in the comments what you guys have been buying up. Again, this is more the stuff I've been buying up in preparation for the NBA season, so a lot of the prices have changed. But if there's any cards that you want to know what price I got them at, do let me know in the comments, because again, I didn't want to go through every single card. It was just so much to go through, and I wanted to make the video as short as I could. But yeah, as always, make sure you hit the like button and hit subscribe as always, and I'll see you all in future videos. Take care.